Hey guys, welcome back. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my selling stock for this year of chestnuts. I have about 240 chestnuts that are in two different bags. Well, a bunch of different bags now. And they are starting to germinate. So pretty soon they're going to have to be potted up. But I want to show you guys them and talk about the plan for raising them and selling them and what that money is going to go towards. All right, guys, in multiple bags right here, I have my selling stock of chestnuts this year. These are a different type of hybrid. I'm not really sure what kind of cross they are. They're kind of cool because they're like giant, but the bottoms are hairy like American chestnuts. So there was around 240 over the past time they've been in here. I've had a few go bad. Some get squishy and get moldy. Some also get moldy, but they're not bad. Like, they're still firm. I just cleaned the mold off them. But we have some right here that are beginning to, that are germinated now. So yeah, all these should be starting. We got two here that are really noticeable. And I got a bunch of bags right here. These are the ones I was actually able to bag because I had some potting soil. These ones were supposed to be in peat, but they haven't been able to go in peat. So basically what's happened is they've just sat in the bag they've been in with a little bit of dirt on them to keep them cold by the door in the basement. And that's worked, but also made them germinate a little too fast. Right here we have the other bag. Overall, I don't really see any mold in the bag. I took one out that was kind of squishy, but other than that, these ones aren't as wet, so they're not molding. But you definitely want to keep them moist. You just don't want to mold them. What these are for is, these are damp and it regulates the moisture in the bag because you don't want to just pour water in the bag. And that's worked so far. But these ones right here, I had like 2 or 3 that were moldy. I wiped them off. There was one that was squishy in there, which I had to get it out of there. But yeah, we're coming up on the time where another few weeks these are gonna have to go. These are gonna have to go in a pots. But there was 240. By the time I'm done, there's probably gonna be 230 for the ones I've thrown away. Something like that. So the purpose of these is to sell all 200 and however many there are, sell the butternuts I have, sell all these trees, and then I'm going to take the money and I'm going to build a tiny house with it. I've said that multiple times. And I really do think it's possible. And then I'll make a little series out of that. But it would be cool to sell enough chestnuts. I love growing chestnuts. And think that they could turn into a little small house, probably a 16 by something. That would be very cool. And I mean, you can do things cheaper when it comes to building something, like getting your materials off Marketplace. That's a very good way to get inexpensive stuff. These bags right here, once again, are the ones that have potting soil in them. And these ones have not. So those are probably doing much better. I'll have to do a check of all of these soon. So basically, this is the check right here. I had 1 or 2 that were kind of squishy. And then I had some that were molded and I wiped them off. But I'm just trying to regulate it. This is the bag right here. There's holes in the bag, a little bit of dirt in the bottom, and that has worked so far. But it's best to just have peat that is slightly damp, not wet, so they don't mold, and that's the way to go. But that's what I kind of did here with this. So these ones probably have roots on them now. Here's the ones from that other video that are a different kind. Open it up. These are a different kind. This one actually came out of this. Oh, goodness. That root is doubled in size. I stuck this one in here out of the other bag because I noticed it had a root on it. But let's put this one gently back in here. Here's another one from this other batch. It has not done anything. It actually seems like it's gotten a little squishy, maybe. So yeah, I'll just have to do a check of all these to figure out what is going on with them. That one doesn't look the best. But yeah, this is that bag from that other video that I stuck in here. See, that's what they're supposed to be doing. And that's what a lot of these are doing. And yep, that's basically, that's what they're all supposed to be doing. Growing roots. What I think I'm gonna do for now, sorry my camera's like not pointing at anything. We're gonna take this one that's growing a root so I don't crush it when I put those back in the bag. Put it in here for now. Put it in here for now so the root is facing downward so it can start to grow down as well. Do the same thing with this one because I would rather not break the root when I stick the other ones back in with all the other chestnuts. You're not supposed to let these touch really, I know, but for now that's gonna have to just do. So my plan is to sell, I'm gonna say this multiple times through the video. My plan is to sell these for $6.50 a piece. Then I'm gonna keep lowering the price. If I don't sell them for $6.50 a piece, I'm gonna go down to $6. I don't sell them for $6. I'm gonna go down to $6.50. I don't sell them for, or go down. I'm gonna start at $6.50. If I don't sell them for $6.50, I'm gonna go to $6. If I don't sell them for $6, I'm gonna go to $5.50. And if I don't, then I'll go to $5. And I'm gonna not go any lower than $5. What I want is to sell them in lots, which is the best when you sell like 20 or 30, rather than just someone buying one or two, because if you have to travel, no one's going to pay gas like $50 to go, or not $50, but like $20 to have one tree brought to them. But when someone's buying a whole lot of them, then they'll pay for gas. So hopefully that works out for me, and I will be successful this year with my little tree business. But I'm having decent success, but it would have been way better if I would have had peat in these. But I couldn't find peat anywhere, and I haven't been able to go to like a Lowe's or a Home Depot, so I haven't been able to find any. So that's been a pain. And I also have those butternuts, which I'm thinking like maybe selling them for $7 a piece or something. Maybe start at $7.50. Not exactly sure yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The genetics of these seem pretty good considering like how big every one of these nuts are. Maybe they're part Japanese, not really sure. Probably American Japanese or something like that. They don't seem like they're Chinese. I don't know. They're just nuts I got. Also, fun fact about these. They had worms in them when I got them. There was like worms coming out of them. And I picked all the ones out, put them in my pot, and then the ones that floated I threw away. And then I heated them at, I think it was, the temperature's 120 for 20 minutes, and that kills the larva. And it was successful. And some of these ones that are getting squishy are probably because they had worms in them and they were developed. But a lot of these are now starting to germinate. Most of these are firm, so I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, hot water bath definitely works to kill worms. It's the go-to method. It's the only method to kill the worms out of the nuts, and the nuts still be able to germinate. Last batch I had last year, my germination rate was like 100%. So hot water baths don't affect the nut; they just kill the worms. And I paid $40 for these bags of nuts. I overpaid considering they had worms in them. I shouldn't have paid that much, but I couldn't find chestnuts at the time. And usually I just pick them up and collect them on my own. But I didn't have time because I had surgery and nothing was going my way. So that's that. But next year, hopefully things go better. And I told the person who was selling these to actually, give them a hot water bath when he picks them up so they don't have worms in them. Because he was selling them to eat, and that's kind of gross considering someone goes to eat these and they have worms in them. Some people don't make sense, they don't do any research, and they just, do what they want. But I am grateful that I was able to get my hands on these so I can actually grow them to sell. But $40 on this, and then by the time I'm done, I'm going to have $100 in this project. But hopefully I can flip that into $1,500 or $2,000, maybe. But then selling them becomes the challenge after growing them, which it's not really that easy. But hopefully that works out. And I guess that's my video for my stock of chestnuts I'm selling this year. And there's that bag from that other video. Probably around 260, 270. That's probably how many chestnuts there are here. I won't know until I figure out how many are bad and how many are not bad. So I guess that's that. I guess that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. I got big plans for the money that I hopefully get from these trees. Hopefully I can sell them for $6.50 a piece. And if not, I'll drop the price down to $6. And then if that doesn't work, we'll drop the price down to $5.50. You know, and we'll go from there, so on and so forth. We'll try to keep the price as high as possible to make max profit, because I got plans. I want to build a little tiny house, and to do that I have to have money. And once again, I got a porch I'm taking down for lumber. That'll be the floor, the joists. So I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do the impossible. People say you can't do it for this for like, you know, 2,000-3,000, but we're gonna prove them wrong. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Hopefully that's a little series on the channel, me building a tiny house. So I guess that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry it's been so long since I've been making videos. Haven't really gotten to, and then my hotspot ran out, and that's what I use to hook my other phone up to edit and post the videos, because I record them on my iPhone. I use an Android for everyday use, and it's really not that good. So that's the explanation on that. But I am hopefully gonna continue to make a decent amount of videos now. We are so close to monetization, and I don't want the clock to reset. So I really hope you guys will watch these videos, continue to watch, and we're so close to monetization. So just watch some videos the whole way through, and that'll really help me out. All right, guys. Without further ado, don't forget to drop a like on this video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe for more content. As always, keep it electrified.